running back competition? What are you most interested to learn in OTAs at running back?
Elijah Mitchell, just like I said, like I want to see how that whole room shakes out, because the way I have it slotted is Mostert. I still have Mostert, Sermon, Wilson. I still like Jermichael, but some people might be like, I still like Hasty.
Jermichael too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Hasty. He got this little. I remember your report on him a while back. That's when I was doing. I first got onto your channel.
Cuts. He's good.
Yeah, the little Marshawn Lynch type thing going on.
And then Tony Romo said that.
I like that about him, and what I like about Sermon is his contact balance.
Yep.
That's one of the things Kamaro specializes in. So I like Sermon's contact balance, but that's how I have him slotted. Now you have the guy Goldman, productive at New York. Yep. Can he come in and add the same type of thump, because he's another body you could throw at him. But that's a lot of guys. That's why I see Elijah Mitchell probably transferring or them using him in packages in some type of way, because that's too many guys. And the odd man out right now for me with everything going on, and it's not because of skill, it'll probably be Hasty. It's too many guys in the room. So you're going to have to do something, make room, either convert Mitchell into a receiver and see how it shakes out between Hasty and Goldman. I would keep Hasty just based off him being homegrown. We drafted him, and I love how Kyle Shanahan and Lynch have grabbed undrafted players throughout the years.
Right. The thing I think that is so good about this offseason this year for the running back spot is preseason. They didn't have it last year, and I think it's impossible to judge running backs fully in practice. If you're not tackling, then you don't know how many yards after contact he was going to get. You just don't.
Yes.
So,
just to go off your point, there's been plenty of guys that look super great in practice, 7-on-7, when nobody was hitting, when nobody had pads on. Soon as the pads came on and he got smacked, it wasn't the same guy. Just like on the other hand, you had linebacker lift up the whole gym,
right?
Get run over. You know what I'm saying?
The nice thing about this thing is like really the running back competition will take place mostly in preseason games in front of all the fans. So it's not going to, you don't have to take my word for it. I'll tell you what they look like running routes and stuff like that, but you'll see them running the ball, and the one that averaged the most yards per carry, I don't know. I mean, might make the team. Of course, they'll be playing at different times, but it seems like that's going to be a pretty even running back competition, and each one will get a chance. Who knows which one will be the best?
Yeah.
Could be Hasty.
I got my money on. I like Sermon. I like what he provides coming out the backfield. Elijah, again, the speed element with him. You know, we already know what we're getting out of Wilson and Mostert. Speed and a guy that could catch coming out the backfield and runs with authority out of Wilson. Mm-hmm. Hasty kind of gives you a blend of speed, contact balance, shiftiness, jump cuts. You need somebody like something that we thought we were getting out of Jarrett McKinnon, which we never did. So
it seems to me that Trey Sermon's skill set is a lot like Jeff Wilson Jr.'s, except he's bigger and more talented. So I'm curious to see, is he better than Jeff Wilson Jr.? Is he going to be a contributor this year or not? Because Jeff Wilson Jr. is he had a really good year last year. See, the Niners have 3 really good running backs right now.
Look at them through the years. Like they draft undrafted Breida. Mm-hmm. Like we paid Coleman and Jarrett McKinnon to be the guys, right? Yeah. And the guys who really shook out were Mostert, Wilson. You know what I'm saying? So
all the undrafted guys.
The undrafted guys. And to speak off that, when you're undrafted, it's kind of like I walked on. You can't make any mistakes. Right. So when a guy is undrafted and he's making plays, like he has to catch the coach's eye every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, every
exactly.
play, every possession.
Look at Jeff Wilson Jr. It took him years to get his opportunity. Last year, he gets it, averages 4.8 yards per carry, scores 10 touchdowns. So for Trey Sermon to take his spot in the rotation, you got to be better than that.
Which speaks off the pick. Like I like the draft. Please don't kill me. Don't spray me in the comments. But that was the only one. Sermon, I was like, why would you trade up to get him? We needed to fill a couple more holes with probably better caliber players. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we're stacked at running back. We didn't really need him. I know it's a luxury pick, but
that's why he's got to be good now. I want to see him tear it up in preseason.
exactly. He got to be something like, oh, we've never had a Frank Gore type of thing. It has to be, but with more speed. It's gonna have to be that type of impact for that pick to make sense.
Right, because he's supposed to be an upgrade over Jeff Wilson Jr. Is he? Because Jeff Wilson Jr. is good. Let Sermon beat him up in the first half and let Mostert fly by the tired defense in the second half. Yeah, it could be a good little combo.